So we all know that Apple ended up reducing and basically removing certain iPhones throughout their whole entire life. We saw the iPhone XR go last year. This year we saw the iPhone 11, but Apple ended up doing something even crazier than just removing the iPhone 11 or removing the iPhone XR or removing the previous iPhone, which I think was the iPhone 8 Plus right before that. They actually ended up removing that $499 price tag of an iPhone. You can no longer pretty much go into the Apple Store and find an iPhone at $499. The gap now goes, if you want the cheapest iPhone, it's either the iPhone SE 3 at $429, which we already kind of had before, or it goes straight up to that iPhone 12 at $599. That is still a massive jump in price tag from one iPhone to the other. Now, I do think this is going to probably come with the next generation iPhone SE to fill that gap. But for now, they basically removed probably one of the most important price tags of any iPhone I've ever seen in my life. If you remember, or maybe you don't, but for the past few years, every single time I would think of an iPhone to recommend to people, it would almost always be that $499 iPhone. Before last year, it was the iPhone XR that was there from 2020 to about 2021. And that iPhone at that price tag was really good. I loved that iPhone a lot, and it was still probably one of my most favorite iPhones of all time. iOS 16 was a little bit of a rocky road, but it's definitely gotten better throughout time. But then this takes us to this year with the iPhone 11. That iPhone, I think, could have still been sold at $499, and it would still be a really good deal for a lot of people out there. But now that Apple removed that specific iPhone, we are now in a situation where the iPhone 12 is now the cheapest iPhone at $599 for, if you want to, not the iPhone 14 or anything. And I'm still going to tell you the iPhone 12 is a much better phone than the iPhone SE 3, but it's quite obvious now because of that price tag difference. And honestly, I feel like Apple could have reduced the price of the iPhone SE 3 considering they're still selling the iPhone 12 and the iPhone 13s. Like, those iPhones go down $100. The iPhone SE lineup I know doesn't follow along with that, like, side by side, but it's still something I could have seen Apple doing. And honestly, they could have kept the other iPhones the same, the 12, the 13s, the 13 mini. But the fact that they have removed that specific iPhone price tag is actually really insane to me. And I don't know why Apple did that. I feel like they shouldn't have done that at the end of the day. And I feel like that is still one of the most important price tags of any iPhone ever released. So personally, when I look at that, that is something I look at, and I'm honestly pretty surprised that Apple removed. And that was probably one of the most important price tags of any iPhone, and they actually ended up removing it, which is actually very, very sad. So in terms of that kind of covers it. If you have any other thoughts or questions, let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.